Good Monday morning, everybody. Good Monday morning, everybody. Say that 10 times fast. Andrew. September 12th, 2016.
Hey.
In beautiful Fitchburg. I'm Jeremy Crosby, alongside blue shirt Andrew Bamlett and
Hello.
Preston, the main man, Schmidt, as I'd like to call him. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know mine was full of lots of traveling.
Oh, yeah.
And
All over.
brother participated in the Ironman for the first time yesterday. I guess I never really, I knew the pieces to it, but if you follow it all day long, holy crap.
It's a long day.
Holy crap.
It's a lot going on.
For every athlete, not just the bro, but for every athlete that's participated in that or goes back and does it again,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
You're maniacs.
I drove around all over this part of Dane County, including Fitchburg. Sat at Lacey and Sain for a while yesterday, and
Nice.
it's just incredible what those athletes can do.
It's quite the event.
Yeah,
It is.
very, very impressive, and of all ages. I mean, from high school all the way, you name it,
Yeah.
they
pretty
were
crazy.
going. I asked the bro once the worst part I think for him was going to be the water part.
Sure.
Not that he's not a good swimmer or anything, but just how do you deal with all those people? And he said it's like being drowned like 10 times over with
It's a lot of
everybody.
people in the water.
Yeah, like it's impressive. And that's the only part I had not seen. I'd seen the running, I'd seen the biking in the past, but wow.
Wow.
And I feel bad. They make you do 2 loops on the biking and 2 loops on the running. And the running, you do the loop right in front of the end for the finish line. So at the end, when people are coming into the finish line, and then some people have to do a loop, you're just looking
Do it
down.
again, like,
I
oh.
can't imagine if I was coming through there, I'd be looking down that finish line, and be like, oh man.
Yeah.
Can I
always
just
say
go that way? I'll just go
It's
this
just
way.
as
and
much
finish.
mental, right, as it is
Yeah.
physical. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
The mental aspect it's just crazy. So
Yeah.
wow. And how about all our sports this weekend?
The sports.
Hey,
Badgers.
sports.
Badgers getting the expected
Sports
win.
ball.
See, they dropped to number 9 now in the country.
Yes.
So I'm a little uncomfortable with that,
It's okay.
but
okay.
I'll
We're
take
fine.
it.
You're
I'll take it.
uncomfortable with that?
Yeah, well, we jumped to number 10, which was crazy. That's the farthest anybody's
Oh, yeah.
jumped in.
Unranked to 10.
So coaches
But
poll, I
down
think
to
they're
9.
12th right
Yeah.
now.
Well, we all know.
I like the coaches poll a little bit better on this one this
Yeah.
season so far.
Well, we all know it doesn't really matter, right? The rankings don't mean nothing.
No,
And it's early in the season, so
it is
we'll see
early.
what happens.
So yeah, Badgers getting a big
And
win.
it was Akron.
Right. They needed to win big to keep their. That's the
Yeah.
weird part is like if you didn't win big, then
Right.
blah.
They would have fell. Yeah.
So
Blah.
a couple upsets in the college sports world, but we won't talk about that. Also, how about those Packers?
Hey,
I
Packers.
Hey.
I only listened to a part of the game
Yeah, I saw part
with
of it at
everything,
home.
but
Yep.
sounds like defense held up. It was a
They did.
60-minute game where, play every minute.
It was. It was back and forth. And
Mm-hmm.
it was a good game to watch, the parts I saw. So,
So, yeah.
There
How
you
about
go.
that? That's a full weekend of stuff right
It
there.
was a full weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It happened.
Sorry, and your guys' weekend was good? Fire
Yes,
Festival in Cambridge.
We had a Cambridge Fire Fest Saturday.
Ooh.
I made it out there. It was good.
It was
Had
a
some
little
good food.
rain, kind of dampered a
Dampered.
little thing,
Sure.
but it was all right. Overall, it was a good day.
Not
so,
bad.
Yeah. Fun
Good
times.
stuff.
We'll be there next year, same time.
Same time?
So be there.
Same
Always
fire
the second
department.
Saturday in September.
There
Always.
you go. Mark your calendars right
Mark
now.
it now.
Even though we're talking about Fitchburg, right? Head out to Cambridge.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Preston, chillaxing for the weekend?
It was
Living the dream?
I was doing some work. Had some work going on Saturday. It was a good time. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the work. And then Sunday, yeah, just kind of relaxed, hung out at home, and didn't do anything really, to be honest with you.
Those are always good
Killed
days.
some spiders. And this morning, killed an earwig. Hate those things.
Oh,
Oy.
earwigs are, yeah.
Don't know why they
It's
exist.
the time of the season.
I don't want to know.
I don't-
Beetles
we
and
don't need
earwigs.
'em.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
There you
Well,
go.
coming up on the show today, of course, got your headlines for you. Full set of headlines today.
Full set.
Full set. Got the Verona Road construction project update for you, including Fitchburg. And that's what I was trying to say. How do I want to say this? Verona Road or Fitchburg Verona Road?
Yeah. It's
We'll
both.
get you updated on both of those projects, and then we got a couple of recaps from things this past weekend, including a fun bus tour
Yeah.
on the 9 what would they call it? The E-Way, I guess
Yep.
you would say.
Lion Springs E-Way.
And recap of the Grandparents' Day out at Apple Garden with a fundraiser tied with the Friends of the Fitchburg Senior Center or Fitchburg Senior Center Friends, whichever way that goes. So a whole slew of things. And wait till we get to PB&J today. If we have time for PB&J,
Wait
Oh
for it.
my gosh.
Oh boy.
It's
my
a
gosh.
busy day of events. Yeah.
All right.
So let's kick it off.
Should we just try and fire into these and get through them?
Yes,
do it.
I'll kick it off here, Preston.
right, go
I got
for it.
this. All right,
Go for it.
Budget. The 2017 mayor's proposed budget was posted on Friday, and it's at your viewing pleasure at the website. So on the right side is the front cover of the proposed budget. On the left side, it's the presentations of the department. So basically, if you want to watch every department kind of give their explanation of their proposed budget, that's what you're seeing on the left side.
Right.
So, and this is going to be a 2-day event, 2 Mondays for presentations. So basically, the steps are, now that it's out there, everybody can review it.
Right.
Departments make their presentations. Then comes the amendments from
Right.
council. Then more talk about it and wrap it up. So it's a long process, but
It's underway.
in November it signs off finally.
Yeah.
If you can believe that. So
So not too long.
not too long out,
You don't
right?
have to wait too much longer.
There you
Not
go.
too bad.
All right, and then this is a good story from the Fitchburg Star, talking about an event that happened just a little while back with the Fitchburg Fire Department. They participated in a fundraiser called Fill the Boot for MDA. It was awesome. We talked about it here on this show, actually. The firefighters were out there between Seminole Highway and McKee Road intersection there, and they had boots, literal boots. So people would come up, drive up at the stoplight, and they'd throw some money in, and that money then goes to an MDA foundation. And they raised nearly $19,000,
That's
which is
crazy.
amazing.
2 days.
In 2 days, it came down. They worked out the math. They were making about $50 a minute while they were doing this. So pretty awesome. And they were even a little concerned about how their turnout was going to be because they had taken a couple of years off, and they came roaring back, setting records. So congratulations to them. And of course, we appreciate them taking the time to do that and helping out a good cause. So awesome.
$50 a
story.
minute. That's pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
thanks to those guys
Yes.
Cool.
and gals.
And gals, yeah. All right, as I mentioned earlier, this weekend there was a bus nature tour of the E9 Springs.
The Nine Springs E-Way.
9 Springs E-Way. I knew I was going to butch that. So we got a little piece of that right now for you.
People ask, what does the E stand for? What do the E and E-Way stand for? And it basically stands for 5 separate concepts. One of the concepts is environment. And essentially this area is a significant environmental area. It has springs, wonderful springs. It has 1,100 acres of wetlands, and it has a whole series of additional environmental qualities. It also stands for ecology because you see the interaction between the culture, which we'll talk about later, the amazing archaeological background that this area has, as well as the natural resources. So it's the ecological system that we have together. Another E is aesthetic, and as we know, parks and natural resources have a lot of qualities to them, but we cannot ignore the fact that they provide amazing natural beauty to our lives and enhance our overall quality of life.
There you go. This bus tour, we covered the whole event, and we'll be rebroadcasting this for you at a later date. So stay tuned for that. And a little bit later, we'll kind of take you out and give you the kind of a good recap of this neat event.
Yeah, it's definitely neat to check out, especially if you go to the parks around the area, because it gives you kind of another insight into what's going on there. So
A lot
check
of
it out.
area in Fitchburg.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. And then also there was Grandparents' Day down at Apple Garden. This was on Sunday, so this happened yesterday, and it's another neat event, and I believe we have video of it. So enjoy. Here you go.
Okay, this is Apple Garden's Grandparent Day, and grandparents who bring their grandkids today get 20% off a 20-pound bag of apples. Plus, we have a number of games. We've got bubbles, a coin toss, an apple tree that the kids can put their name on. We've got beanbag toss, and there are some coloring books. So it's just to celebrate Grandparent Day.
It was a really fun event had by all, and the money that was raised by the Friends of the Fitchburg Senior Center goes to scholarships.
Yes.
So scholarships for seniors who want to attend other programs at the Senior Center. So pretty cool back-to-back weeks of fundraisers at Apple Garden. So we'll talk to Mary a little bit later here in the show, so stay tuned for that. All right, we want to remind you that Oktoberfest at the Hy-Vee was part of the Verona Road Business Coalition's coming up. Mark your calendar here. September 21st, 2016, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Hy-Vee Fitchburg, 2920 Fitch-Verona Road. Great music, great food, and yodeling. Yodeling. Yeah,
Hey.
that's going to happen there.
Hey.
It's the best yodel I can do right there.
Very good.
That's pretty good.
So stop on by. We'll have camera crew out there as well. Oh, I forgot cold beer as well.
Oh, there's cold beer. Very good. All right, and then mark your calendars. October 8th, the Fitchburg Public Library has an event coming up called All That Glitters. This is a sparkling romp through 100 plus years of costume jewelry. So this will be at 1:30 p.m. at the library in the upstairs meeting room. It says here that you can join museum professional Ann Koski as she discusses and illustrates costume jewelry from 1830s to 1970s. So you can learn some interesting facts about those. She is, of course, a museum professional. She will do a Q&A after the program, so make sure you hang around and ask great questions and get great answers.
Sounds like a fun event. And last but not least, want to remind you, every Monday we take a look at this week's city meetings. It's a whole slew of events, as Preston likes to say, including that on-location Anton Drive Steering Committee picking up at Fire Station number 2 on the 14th. So check it out. All these meetings will be taped and rebroadcasted or broadcasted live over on our Gov channel, F3. Check it out. All right, we need to take a quick break. Coming up next, we open up the old digest, talk about the Verona Road construction update right here. Talking Fitchburg. Good morning, everybody.